This is Homegrown, showcasing Alberta producers, artisans, and farming communities. Brought to you by Connect First Credit Union.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Koshka with Agriculture for Life, and today we're here in Cessford, Alberta at the Prairie Girl, and I'm here with Mandy. Thank you for having us today, Mandy.
Thanks for coming.
So we've kind of taken a look around your restaurant. We've ordered some food, which I'm so excited to eat. But I would like first to hear a bit about your background because you didn't grow up here. So Where did you grow up?
I'm born and raised in Olds, Alberta.
And what brought you over here?
My husband. This is where my husband's from. His family lives here. So yeah, we got married, moved to Cessford.
And you've grown up in agriculture, so
correct.
What did you do in Olds growing up in agriculture, and then what have you since done over here?
Well, I grew up on a mixed farming operation, so my parents had cows and they're crop farmers. And then here, my husband and I have a cattle ranch, so just mostly ranching, a little bit of crop.
And so then that obviously led you somehow to starting this diner. So what exactly was the inspiration for starting this?
It's just been something that I've always wanted to do. I've always really loved entertaining and talk to anybody, any birthday parties or events that they had. They came over to my house. You know, there's always lots of food, and maybe it comes a bit from being from a ranch family where, you know, you do brandings and you have big meals and, you know, crop meals and stuff that you feed lots of people. But my husband and I, you know, there's an opportunity came about, and yeah, we took it.
So a bit of a community hub.
Oh, for sure, a community hub. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I've only been in Cessford for about 11 years, but I have talked to a lot of people who are raised in and around Cessford, and there hasn't been really a restaurant or a bar or anything for many years. Like I think in 1930s, maybe there was something here when the town was booming. So there's not a lot of, you know, places for people to gather in our area. You know, we're at least 40 minutes to a restaurant or a bar. So it really is a place where people come to gather. We get the bus drivers in the morning. Once they're done their run, we get the kids come over from the school, or the teachers come over for lunch or order lunch. We get, you know, lots of people come through, like our ranchers and stuff coming through for lunch and supper. We're just a gathering place.
So a little bit of something for everybody.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That's one thing that was really important to me, was to be very family centered. We have 3 kids of our own, and we know how hard it is to go out to eat with little kids or with kids, period, you know, to have them sit at a table. So it was important to make it very, you know, family friendly. So we have the slide, which was something that's really cool, that's unique here. Lots of kids stuff. We're right across the street from the park. So I think that's something that parents appreciate as well, is they can come and, you know, their kids can play and they can visit and have a good meal.
It's definitely a place for everybody.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And so I'm a foodie, and I was looking at your menu, and you have a lot of options, and obviously you have so many different kinds of events. So I'm sure you're making a lot of different menu items for these events. So how did you design your menu? What was the inspiration for that?
I really wanted it to be simple, but a little bit elevated. Like you want to have some things that people are excited to come back and eat, not just the regular diner type of stuff. And I didn't want it to be all, you know, deep fried, you know, like that kind of stuff. So, and then obviously I wanted to bring our prairies, our ranch, you know, our ranching community. I wanted lots of, you know, beef and meat and like that kind of stuff. Super important.
What is your favorite option on your menu, or a few of your favorites?
I really love, we have a Brussels sprouts, which is one of our side dish options, which I think is really cool and super popular. I didn't really know how it was going to go over, but it's super popular, which is great. We have a Prairie grilled cheese, which again is, if somebody's asking what I recommend, I usually recommend that because it, you know, it's got Saskatoon jam and bacon and onions. It's like all the flavors. So I'm pretty proud of that one. The whole menu I really love. It was really fun to do.
So along those lines, what products in your menu do come from Alberta agriculture?
Well, all of our meat products, all of our beef and our pork and our chicken is local. We have Saskatoons are very prairie fruit, so I wanted to utilize that. So we do get, local fruit and things like that. Farmers markets wherever possible, stuff like that.
And then, so you've been open for just over a year. You just celebrated your 1-year anniversary.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you've learned lots in your first year. What are some of the things you've learned from your first year of being open?
Like just so many things. Yeah, this was our first kick at the cat with a restaurant. So we, just learning all of the things, learning everything from finance to inventory to staffing. And then, just the balance of, I have 3 kids. We have a cattle operation, different things like that. So I've learned everything. I've learned all the restaurant stuff I had to learn. So it's been great. It's been an awesome learning curve.
Yeah, I'm sure that's also had its challenges too with doing a little bit of everything.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
And then going forward, do you have plans for the future?
Yeah, I think there's always lots of plans. Like, just keep building on what we have. We have a really great community support, which is amazing, but trying to, branch out more and think of broader things. Just in this summer, we had a lot of motorbikes come in and poker rallies and different things like that. So that was something that was really new. And so just finding those new avenues of market to bring more people in. It's mostly just get our name out there. We go to lots of places and hear our name, which is really cool. Or you talk to somebody who's talked to somebody who's heard of us, across the province, things like that, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, things always spread so quickly.
Yeah,
and when they catch on with one person, it just spreads very easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your favorite part of running this restaurant?
That's a tricky question. There's so many really awesome things, but I guess my favorite part would have to be the people. I love being the hub for the community. I love having the regulars come in and I know what they're going to order, or my staff knows what they're going to order because they come in weekly or they come in all the time. But I also really love the new people who come in, people who we've never met before. I have a guest book that new people write their name in, and got people who've come from Europe and people who are, traveling down to Dinosaur Park who come in. And so I think that part is the coolest, meeting people and being that social gathering place.
That really is the special thing about food, is that it brings everybody together.
Absolutely.
No matter what, it always brings everyone together. Thank you so much for letting us into your restaurant here and giving us a glimpse into how you run everything. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm excited that you came.
Thanks.